call the Finance, Insurance, and Personnel Committee meeting to order. Roll call, Cool here.
Wired here.
Also here.
Approval meeting minutes from February 19th.
Wired will move to approve the meeting minutes from February 19th, 2026.
Cool, second. All those in favor say aye.
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 I was here. Look. Whew, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Citizen input on anything that's not on the agenda. Hearing none, we move on. Old business, resolution 2603, Fire Department bylaws. Has everyone been able to read the updated version that was provided by the chief?
Seemed like these were the edits we discussed.
Yes. Obviously, this is the marked up version. We can approve the markup version with the final being double checked by staff, obviously, correct?
Yes.
Anything you would like to add, Mr. Assistant Chief? Congratulations on your election.
Thank you. Nothing to add. That is very satisfactory. We're happy to get improved and move forward.
Wonderful. If no other changes, I will entertain a motion to approve these to send to council for approval.
Haslai will second.
Nope. You gotta do it first. He says
Oh, I thought he was
he's
gonna.
gonna entertain.
I'll entertain
Okay,
a
Richard.
motion,
And
so you can so
Do the
do
first.
that.
Wired will move to recommend the council approval of resolution 2026-03, Fire Department bylaws as provided in the packet.
No, I will second that.
Motion by Wyatt, second by Haslai. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Moving right along, January financial statements.
That's wrong.
That's-
February.
Yeah. The numbers looks correct, right?
Yeah, those are the numbers.
Yes. Sorry.
Wired will move to approve the February 2026 financial statements.
Haslai will second.
You want that referred for approval?
Yeah.
Okay. Refer to council for approval.
Motion by Wyatt, second by Haslai. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. 2613 resolution for carryover amounts from 2025.
I have some questions on this. I
Okay.
don't think I understand the spreadsheet. Let me get down to it. Do you have it handy in front of you?
Do you want it?
No, I'll scroll to it. Any day now, computer.
I'm sure I know what your question is.
What's my question?
The library carryover.
Nope,
Oh,
not at all. I don't understand how the columns and rows work.
it's just starting balance and then what comes in or takes out, like with the library, what it started at, and then.
Let's
they
start
add
at the
money.
top.
Okay.
Where did the 3198.59 come from?
I'm trying to look at this. Oh, the
That's the-
total of the fund?
The total of the fund, those numbers don't add up as a column
Oh,
to 3198.59.
oh, my,
So,
That's my mistake then, we'll have to.
well, there are
uh,
several of those
Okay.
in there, so.
That the formulas must have been erased, so I will have to fix that. We can table,
Jeremy,
Is
what's
is
we
it,
can table
is
it
it,
till next
is it
month.
necessary to approve this evening?
No, no, it's already been sent to the auditors. It's funny that they didn't catch that, but
These totals aren't matching? The bottom
here, I did check the formulas. It's my mistake, trying to get it done quickly, so I'll fix it. No, there's no reason. We can table it till next
Well,
meeting.
personally, I wanted to see this now because we usually do this at the reorg time too. It kind of comes after the audit.
In
and after-
April?
Yep, in
Yeah.
April. It's very common to do this now.
I've just been
No,
trying.
no, I understand, but it isn't right, so
Right, no, that's
I
fine.
struggle to
But
approve
are we
it.
missing anything? That's kind of where I was
Oh.
getting at for some of this stuff, just to make sure. Because I had
my
her
mistake.
dig up because it wasn't done right with, it was before she got here. Gabe's, where is it?
I took
Kara.
off some of it.
Where is it? Park Lions Head, $13.95. That money, it's under the parks, second line item says Park Lions Fountainhead.
Right.
Yep.
So you guys haven't seen that in a while. Because when this happened, that fountain that's out in the hallway,
Yep.
we got funds in, and that was right when Mike was leaving.
Okay.
And so it didn't get put into a line item, and when we
one
started talking about it again, I'm like, where the hell is that carryover?
It was unassigned.
Yeah, it was in unassigned, so I mean, so I just wanted to make sure if anybody's looking at this by any chance, do you think of something like, oh crap, whatever happened to that?
Yeah, I went back and did the research on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would, I
Right.
think I would push that to the department heads to verify
Okay.
what they've spent and what they've not spent.
Yeah, and I, with the uniform allowances, all those things, we kind of try to double check everything together.
I get it.
So, yeah, no, that's my mistake. I just thought the formulas, so that was the last thing I was looking at, is the formulas were
No, we were just looking at
erased.
the right
So,
numbers
yeah,
going
the
across.
numbers are right, but the totals, and that's fine if we table, it's not a big deal. I just needed to get it to the auditors because this is something that was never done prior to and never in our audit report. That's fine, that it doesn't total for them, but.
Are these columns supposed to add up vertically?
They should be
Yes.
vertically
Okay.
and
Yes, I
horizontally.
had to think about the first.
Well, right, and horizontal. So
Yeah.
the horizontal seemed to work out, but I don't know where the 3190,
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's
that-
like-
3198 came from.
It's like
so-
there's some that dropped off.
Yeah,
And I
I
think
s-
that's
wonder
what the
was.
formula dropped, and I took some out, and it's totally my mistake, so let's just,
I will move to
correct it.
defer
Yeah.
resolution 2026-13.
but if there's any questions on, it's just gonna be correcting the columns, but if there's any questions that you have, please let me know prior to the next meeting.
So we got a motion on the table. Cool, second. Discussion. And maybe this is something, as I'm looking through, like Fund 220. Obviously, we know there's capital balance for capital projects are carried over. There's also enterprise fund balance in that account.
The general fund you're talking about.
You said 220,
Well,
correct?
it reflects on the monthly reports.
Right, and for whatever
it's-
reason, that was never shown on here, so I just continued with that format.
Okay,
You can,
maybe that's a question we should ask the auditors if that should be split out, because
sure,
it's shown on our monthly reports as assignable because it's in that fund. But according to this, it's unassigned funds, correct? It's in general fund balance, which should
That's
be
the way
reflected
that-
there.
I take that, yeah, so I was
Yeah.
always surprised it wasn't on there, and I did it once, and then can't remember if they told me to take that off or what, so I'll confirm that
Yeah,
with them.
confirm that
Yeah,
because
I'll talk to Justin.
when I look at it sometimes, it makes me stop and say, okay, capital fund balance for the fire department is at 486,000.
Yeah.
Plus there's this 400,000, this is fictitious numbers, so don't take me,
Yeah.
but there's another $400,000 that's fund balance that is sitting there that is essentially above and beyond budgeted numbers.
Right.
On the
I think
side.
it comes down to
Yes.
what's restricted for what. So I
And
will check
I think we
on
need
it.
to
That's fine.
get a better handle on clarification, and so we get that on the report, so we know going forward, which dovetails into a later conversation on the, on the wish list. What is not the wish list, it's the rolling task list.
Nope, that's fine, that's fine.
It's gonna
For some
dovetail
reason-
into some of that, because we're gonna be looking at funding sources. And we
Yeah.
have to dial that in quite a bit
Yeah.
tighter than what it looks like right now. Okay?
Yeah, I'll check with them. For some reason, I thought they told me to take, I don't know, but I will find out and we can revisit that. And actually, it will be, if we do it next month, that will be at the same time that the auditors will be here for their report. So then if there's questions too, after that, you can certainly talk to them.
Another thing, like with Fund 600.
Yep. I was gonna ask about that.
Assuming, there's $25,000 is a set aside there that's always been in that CDA account. I know we've spent some of that money, namely the Fisher area assessment.
And that
for-
might have just come out of your normal budget too, because that was a few years ago already.
That's the question.
Right.
I think we were going to earmark it out of that
Right.
next year. But if it came out of the budget of money and we were still okay, I'm okay with that, but.
But I
it's
think
just-
that we have to do a better job when stuff is earmarked.
I think so.
And
That,
make sure
and
it's-
make sure that, because even with the apparatus, what happened with that is with their ambulance, it should have come out of the 486, but because they sold equipment and then they had excess revenue. And it's fine because it's gonna be used for something else, but
Yeah.
it was supposed to be that and that was missed in the audit. So I think we need to have a sheet, a spreadsheet and make a better note of that during budget time and how we're doing it.
Yep.
Because it's never been done. So, these things get missed that way if
And
we
it-
don't.
it- it's hard for them to know,
Right.
like receivables. Usually there's carryover amounts that are due us from EMS billing that isn't realized till the following year, possibly 6 months later, or
Right.
so on and so forth, and to know how that plays into everything, because it's not spendable, because we haven't received it yet, but there has to be a buffer there, because we're
Yeah.
still expending
But there's an
portions of
invoice.
what's that?
But there's an invoice for it.
There's an invoice for it, and it's always cautionary for the fire department, when you look at their budget, we're approving 2 months' worth, which is 17% of the budget or 18% of the budget, whatever. And you look at their expenditures and they've spent 35% of their budget already, so it's like,
'Cause
what
their
did they all
revenues-
spend? But some of it's one-time, beginning of the year stuff, it might be software, contracts that are gonna fulfill all the way through, but
Revenue
it's
hasn't
something
caught up.
that we look at, but it's important for them to have an idea how that works, so they
Yeah.
don't overspend themselves going to the end of the year as well, so.
Yeah, I'll put
Just a
together a
point of note.
spreadsheet
Yep.
on each of that, and then at the end of the year, we can determine if it really needs to come out of there or the budget supports it.
Yep, and for all the departments out there that, if they're listening or whatever, this is stuff that they should be looking at as well.
Right.
And have a good idea on how that follows through and how the city works.
Now, where was my question?
Okay?
Yeah, I think I had a question. There we go. All right, so that's what I was asking about too, on that professional services was the 25. Oh, the emergency government sirens. Didn't we just redo your sirens? Why do we still have money and a carryover? Or is that a different siren?
We took that out
It
of
would have been 25 sirens,
That
right?
was, Chief Sorensen had made that deal, and I don't know where he got the money from at this point. I'd have to go back and look.
I know we budgeted for it because it was one of those things that we knew when it went, we had to pay for it. And that's exactly what happened. And so is this a different siren?
It's a brand-new siren.
But isn't that what this fund was for?
Well, we had it earmarked, I think, out of contingency.
Not
It wouldn't
probably
come out of
recognizing
our
we
budget.
had it.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
so
come out of the
that's,
Police department budget.
I didn't know
No, it
if
should
this
have
was
came out
something
of.
separate.
Yeah, it should have been expended
Out
out
of
of
this.
this budget with the remainder
Right.
coming out of
See, and that's where we,
contingency.
that's where those
I think
notes, when we
contingency is where
approved
we
it.
approved it.
Correct. When we
That
approved
seems
it, we
right.
It
should
was
have
like
said that.
18, there was like 18,000 was the bill and,
Yeah, because the process for that new one started last year.
Yep.
So I don't know where it, if they held it over till this year or
I'm not even sure
started
when we
last
got
year.
billed. Maybe we didn't get
No,
billed.
you'd have to look at the
We got-
siren bills.
Did we get billed in 25 or 26?
I think I put it in 25, but I will double
I
check.
don't think so.
Because that was the whole point of trying to do that. So, I don't know if I can make any changes to the financial statement without costing a lot of money, just for that 8,000. So, we can move it to unassigned if that's what you want.
If it, especially if it's
But
already
I
been
can't,
used.
We might go back and look at listen to the tape and determine.
Yeah,
what
you can
Dennis had
determine
said.
how it was, maybe it was just contingency and that 8,000 still gonna sit there. Doesn't mean we can't make a budget amendment and
Correct.
move it to somewhere else to cover something
Right.
else, but
Right.
We just have to know the right action to make.
right action and have it accounted for,
And
make
that
the
can
right
go towards
entries.
some of the software things that
Sure.
they're looking for.
It's still their carryover. We just need to now call it probably something else.
I'll talk to Justin on that too, to
Yeah.
make sure that we handle that properly, and I'll double check that I paid that, I'm pretty sure I paid that in 25, so.
I think you did too.
Because that was,
I didn't think you'd argue
I
it,
don't think any department.
but I just wanted to make sure
refuse
when I
it.
saw that, I'm like, isn't that what that
yeah,
was
see,
for?
yeah, until you said that, I mean, I'm not looking at this on a
Right.
daily basis.
Right.
So when it came to him,
Right.
nobody mentioned that
Right.
part, and that
Right.
would have made a big difference, I guess, so.
Right. Well, and it's no different than when we start doing budgets, which are coming. This needs to be in our hand.
I think we do need to have this when we
Don't
start
Correct.
budgets.
Yeah.
Don't disagree with that.
This needs to be in our hand to make sure that we're understanding what we're doing. And if we've got something that's already in a carryover, because that should show up on the line item anyway. But I just wanted to make sure that was the right siren, because I remember Dennis talking about it.
Chief Sorensen and I discussed, and he said that it was, he was just helping out the fire department and picking one and getting it set up. It was my understanding that it wasn't coming out of our budget, but
I don't think the
If
fire
it's-
department paid
It's,
for that.
it's an emergency government thing.
yeah, we went over it briefly. It wasn't something that I don't think it was.
That 8,000 has been here since I've been.
I know,
4
because
years.
I
It's just been
remember
sitting
Dennis
there.
talking
I knew
about
it
it.
was allotted for. I know
Correct.
that much.
Yeah, so just find out what we
Yep.
did with it, and then
Absolutely.
if we can move it to something else.
Tim, you have a question?
Just a couple of statements. Emergency government was only responsible for the two sirens, the one up at St. Joe's and the one in the park. Those were the emergency government sirens. The siren back here was a fire department siren. And the fund under emergency government was to replace one of those sirens should they fail. We were at one time putting $1,000 a year for siren replacement. Now, if you want to change it and include the fire department siren, that's totally up to your option. But that fund was originally for the two, the one at St. Joe's and the one in the park.
Noted.
Okay, well, I'll look into it.
So we have a motion on the table to defer the carryover amounts of the resolution 2613. Motion by Wired, seconded by Cool. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. 5C, the hiring of lieutenant for the police department. I'll entertain a motion to go to closed session, if you so feel so.
Well, how do we handle that? Can we do that,
Sure.
since it didn't come from public health and safety, is there?
Didn't, but
We can talk about it? Let's do it.
Wyatt will move to go into closed session for the hiring of lieutenant for the police department.
Hasley will second.
A motion by Wired, second by Hasley to go into closed session. Roll call, Cool, yes.
Wyatt, yes.
Hasley, yes.
Motion carried. We're in closed session. The things that I want to quickly here is try to get dates on department head reviews and also dates for meeting with the townships in regards to discussions on fire department EMS funding going forward before we get into budget session, so.
Yeah, definitely like dates on that, just because then I can follow up with the townships on dates.
Do you have any Wednesdays that work for you for the department head meetings?
The third Wednesday is difficult for me. Third Wednesday of the month. Otherwise Wednesdays are decent.
So is next Wednesday the 3rd or the 4th Wednesday?
That's the 4th, this is the 25th.
So does that work for anyone? 25th, next Wednesday?
You
works for
good?
me. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good.
Are
Okay.
you talking about
so
department head?
this would be
Department
department
head
head reviews.
Yeah.
So we got calendar. Had it open and I closed it, of course.
We're timed out.
25th, so 25th at 5:30 beginning.
I will try. Beltline always is a question, but
5:30
We
works.
can push it
let's
5:45,
plan 5:30.
5:30.
And then how many are we gonna schedule that day?
In the past, I think we scheduled half hour. Is that still sufficient, or do you want to go 45? Any thoughts? Leave it at a half hour.
Yeah, let's start at a half hour.
For reviews?
Yep.
Is that sufficient?
Yep.
Okay. Half hour. Department heads will just notify and we'll schedule. How late do you want to go? Do you want to try to,
How many do we have total to do?
I'm unable to come in.
well, I don't think we're going to get them all done.
What
I
night
think
did
we
you
usually
pick?
try to do 2 or 3.
I don't want to hold employees really late.
Late.
Yeah.
right.
I'd rather get-
It's overtime,
get at
bringing
this-
them into work.
I know,
unless we-
but-
Unless we can trade.
Have we ever done them like during the day?
No,
You know,
because,
everybody works too,
yeah, it'd
so.
be a matter of, we have to do the union contract during the day, because that's just
Yeah,
how that works.
That's how that goes.
Yeah. And you're usually the latest is 5, or the earliest, I should say, is 5:30?
I can make special provisions Fridays, but nobody wants to do that.
Okay,
What day are you
well,
We
looking
can
at
figure
so
that
far?
out. Let's start with that. Do you
we'll
want to
start with this
another one?
date,
Start
and
with-
then after this
March
meeting,
25th.
we'll set other dates.
Of course.
Okay.
After the 25th? I'll just send you my schedule.
No, I'm not gonna do that, because I'll look at your schedule and say, well, is that during a daytime meeting, or is that actually at night?
There's actually
I'm
times.
talking about
I actually
night.
put times in.
I'd rather have you.
All right, that's fine.
Okay. So, looking forward, it's probably gonna be in April, for meetings. I'm not sure when townships meet, but I'm assuming
I can go the first.
if we stick to Wednesdays, if that's, okay.
What's your Wednesday frequency issue? Every or just that one?
That one.
Okay.
Which one, the 25th?
So April 1st, is that,
Oof. You want to do reviews on April Fool's Day?
might be fun.
Well, Gene, that'd be tough for you with the election,
Election
right?
coming up.
That's the 7th, correct?
7th.
Yeah,
So do we
so
want
the
to
first
skip
would be
that
okay?
week?
First is okay.
just the 8th would probably be good.
So this is not for reviews now, this would
Oh,
be,
For the townships?
we can set
what?
it if you wanna do
Township?
another one for review.
I think I'd rather make sure the
Well, that's what
reviews
we
are
were talking
done.
about.
Okay.
Could we do
first-
the reviews early on, oh no, Thursday, the 2nd? Can we come in at 5:30 that day?
We have
we
probably,
got- you got
we have
council
those-
and public works.
We have public safety and public works also that day, so.
So could we do 5:30 to 6?
Sure, we could do
Before,
one.
like one of them before those meetings?
We'll leave that for contingency if we don't get them all done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, it could be short public works meetings too. We can start that at 6:30.
Let's leave
Which
that for
usually we
contingency
can.
and see how we do, okay?
I can go,
Depending on how people feel when we try to schedule the first two.
Okay, so Wednesday, the 1st, is gonna be the township or the department heads?
I would do department heads.
Department heads.
It's too
At
quick for
5:30
the
again?
Yep,
townships.
25th and the
Yeah.
1st,
Yeah, both, the 25th and then the 1st.
and then,
Oh, so the first two?
It
Yes.
doesn't work for you.
Oh, yeah, wide open, look at that,
5:30,
nothing.
the 1st,
So
okay.
we're
So then-
figuring probably 3 on each day, right?
If it works out for everyone, yeah, let's do 3 or 4.
so the 8th and the 15th would be the next two. Are those open for throwing out to the townships to meet?
Which dates then?
8 and 15, that would be the next two Wednesdays after that.
I'd say that's the day after the election, I would say 15th.
Okay, 15th, we could even do the 22nd if we wanted to do
Yeah, I'd
that.
rather do one of those. And
Isn't that Earth Day?
That's reviews again?
no, this is
meet
township.
with the townships, talk about
Okay.
fire department budget. At least a kickoff.
Does the 22nd, is that the
So-
3rd?
Of April
We're
15th.
in the 22nd of April already?
Yeah,
Uh,
the 15th
Or
or
do
the
you want the
22nd.
I might not be
15th.
here.
Do you,
No,
what
the
about
15th
the
won't
26th
work
of
for you.
March?
I don't know if they can get here that quick.
Yeah, that's probably too close to try.
Oh, I don't know, so we're done with reviews on those
Yes.
2 dates?
Yes.
So the
Okay.
25th and the 1st is when we're trying to get
And the
all the
second will be
reviews.
a reserve if they need
Okay.
to do
Okay.
something.
Okay,
So April 8th, you're talking about the township?
No.
No, because that's so close to election, right?
Yeah, I'd say no.
The
So
15th
the
I can't.
15th.
So the
15th,
'Cause I got my,
22nd?
I got a Middleton meeting that night.
So-
Firework
15th,
meeting.
22nd.
22nd?
Yes,
All right.
Okay.
How about alternatively, the 13th would be a Monday?
I'm okay for that.
You're on vacation, Lana.
Oh, yeah.
When
I'm
are you
on
gone?
21st to 28th.
Yeah, so you're gone
So
there.
Jean will have
So,
to.
back
be
to the
there for that.
13th then?
Oh, that's, I'd rather be there, but you know.
Well, and that's why I kind of pointed it out for the
forgot I
fire
was going on
department, she should be
vacation.
here. So if you did it on,
Well,
you said the 13th, but is that too soon, you thought, because of the election?
No, that one's fine, 13th.
the 8th was a question.
8th, I was
Ninth.
just
Question.
saying, because people are cleaning
Is the
up.
9th far enough away from elections to do it?
I
That'd be,
think
the
so.
9th would be the odd Thursday.
We also have to look at when they have their committee meetings too.
Exactly, that's why I'm trying to
Yeah,
pick a couple days to
right.
try to,
April's got 5 Thursdays too.
Yes, that's a good thing for us.
let's reach out to them
Okay.
and offer the 9th, the 15th, and the 22nd.
The 15th does not work for Richard.
Okay.
The 13th, the 9th,
Ninth.
13th.
9, 13, and,
13th, 9th
13th and
and
the
13th.
22nd are the best for me.
yeah.
And the
I'm-
22nd, she's
I'm
gone.
Oh, you're
gone,
gone.
so,
So what was, is there one more after that?
but
Let's do the 9th and the 13th,
And see
and
what
then
gets-
see what goes from
we
there.
will have a meeting on the 16th, we can
If it
discuss
isn't,
it
it isn't,
again,
but
but
I'd
Sure.
So is the
rather-
process then that Lana or Jeannie is gonna put out an email to find out who can make these?
I
We'll
am.
firm them up,
I'm gonna follow
starting
up.
at 5:30, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I can do 5:30.
Okay,
No.
and then the townships,
I'll just
we'll
call
find
it.
out from there, okay,
Yeah, rat on the
good,
bell.
thank you.
9th and 13th,
Thank you.
all right?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Lana's handling setting them up.
For the townships, do you want her to do the reviews too?
I'll just schedule the reviews, I'll just
Two?
hit
Okay.
people, and if they
Okay.
can't make it, I'll it's fine. It's not gonna be a hard thing to do.
Okay, no problem. We're not taking notes right now,
I'm gonna-
but thank you.
Because that's all we have to do, so I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Wyatt will move to adjourn.
So are we just?
Cool, second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, we're adjourned. Thank you.
All right. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Cool here.
Wyatt here.
Hasla here.
And Austin is out. Meeting minutes approval of March 5th. Are there any additions or corrections?
Cummings will make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from March 5th.
Wyatt will second.
Motion becoming second by Wyatt to approve the meeting minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Citizen input? Either of you two have anything you wish to say? Okay. Meetings, pardon me? All right. Meeting summary since the last council, special public health and safety.
The meeting was canceled.
The meeting was canceled. And finance, Jim, or Tim? Charlie?
Finance, I believe everything is on the agenda.
Alrighty. Consent agenda items are also in your packet if there's anything you wish to discuss or look at. Otherwise, just a motion to approve.
Cummings will make the motion to approve the consent agenda items.
Thomas will second.
Motion by Cummings, second by Thomas to approve the consent agenda items. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Recommendations of boards, committees, and commissions. Finance, Charlie.
With the correction to the agenda, the February should,
It's right on this
That
one.
is right.
you're right on
It
this
is
one,
correct.
yes.
Yes.
I was on the finance one, sorry. I will make a motion to approve the February financial statements. Payroll in the amount of $97,126.21. General disbursements of $1,967,038.88. And the clerk treasurer's reports on file at City Hall.
Wired will second.
Motion by Cool, second by Wyatt to approve the February financials. Roll call.
Cummings, yes.
Cool, yes.
Griffin, yes. Thomas, yes.
Wired, yes.
Hessel, yes.
Motion carried. Resolution 2026-03, Fire Department bylaws, finally.
With the bylaws, this has been a work in progress. The bylaws probably have not been approved since the mid-2010s, probably, if that. So a lot of work. I think it's been for the last year at least,
Yes.
between the fire department membership and this committee. So I will make a motion that we approve Resolution 2603, the fire department bylaws.
Wired will second.
Motion by Cool, second by Wyatt to approve Resolution 2026-03, Fire Department bylaws. Can we get that resolution put on here? This
What do
is
you mean by put on
this
there?
is your document that you send to us, but we can attach the resolution in today's date.
Sure.
Because this was one of the things that we complained about for years, things get changed and added, but yet there's never a date on it. And so now that we're formally doing it as a resolution, I just wanted, because I think this is a Word doc to you, wasn't it?
No, I think it's a PDF, but I can work with you guys or.
Yeah,
chat.
we
Yeah.
need it because it needs to be
But
cleaned
that's okay.
up.
Yeah.
I'll check. Maybe it was a Word doc. I don't remember, so.
Yeah, so we're just gonna add that to it, that way everybody's clear when it happened and all that good stuff, and we all have history finally. Thank you. All right, so, anybody else have any questions? Otherwise, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Add to packet. All right, resolution 2026-13 carryover.
There was some discrepancies in the carryover amounts that the finance committee had, so I will make a motion that this is deferred.
Wired will second.
Motion by Cool, second by Wyatt to defer resolution 2026-13. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Hiring of the lieutenant, this was under finance, or excuse me, special public health and safety and finance.
Informational, the person that was up for the hiring rescinded their application. So as a note, we're going back out for applications to fulfill that position. So I'm not sure if we have any action at this level,
No,
Nope, not now.
no.
just informational.
Okay, thank you. All right, new business. Speedy 3, approval of liquor license.
That's in your packet and.
There's
I
a
don't-
handout tonight, right?
Nope, that one
Oh,
is
that
in
was
the
in,
packet.
sorry, the other one's in.
I believe Dennis, that was one of the last ones Dennis did, I think. I don't have his signature on here, but I'm sure I have it back in my room. But he approved everything, they went through it. I don't know if you did it, Dave, or, oh, I'm sorry, okay, Dave did this one, so, if you have any questions.
There was nothing to
Yeah.
report. Everything was on the up and up.
All right, just requires an approval.
Cummings will make a motion to approve the Speedy 3 approval for the liquor license.
Griffin will second.
Motion by Cummings, second by Griffin to approve Speedy 3 liquor license. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And then a handout tonight was from the
Solarium, yeah.
Solarium.
They just have a new agent. It didn't have to be published. Dave looked at that for me and approved that person. Has lived in the community for 16 years, this person, and will be their agent for the Solarium. That's different than their other issues that they have. This is just the agent for their liquor license.
Because the other one is pulled out.
Yes, she sent a letter and she's no longer doing it for them.
Cummings will make a motion to approve the Solarium liquor license.
Agent.
Agent,
The new
yeah.
agent. Yep.
Griffin will second.
Motion by Cummings, second by Griffin to approve the Solarium agent.
Jen, how
So,
long?
absolutely.
How long is this license? good till?
It comes due at the end of June,
End of
and then
June.
they'll
Just like
renew
all.
everything and
Thank
fill out
you.
all the paperwork again.
Right.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? No. All right, review the chicken permit. Has it been, when did
Yep.
we sign this thing?
It's been a year.
And how has it been going?
I'm unaware of any issues.
Great.
I talked to Chad, he was unaware of anything. Dave didn't have any.
No
I
issues?
tried to ask questions, but nobody's heard a peep.
Do we have all the,
I see what you did there.
Nicely played.
Girl's gotta try.
Been waiting that all day?
did all the permits get taken?
That we had 6 taken, one person has been back in, but I will reach out to everyone because I didn't want to do anything until I spoke with all of you.
Okay.
Regarding this, so, but they asked and to I don't know who all will renew, but there's 6 and there's been no issues, and
Okay.
one did come in and talk to me about it, so I will reach out to everyone.
How about the building inspector? Do you have anything to say with it or anything?
Oh, no,
He's
no.
not,
Okay.
yeah.
Nope, we have had, it's been mum's the word, so.
So, as
That's
a
good.
point of order, do we have the proper terminology on the books to sunset the trial period and
For the
codify
ordinance.
this in an ordinance?
I believe we had on here 1 year and then at the end of 2 years.
I think it was a 2-year trial,
Yeah, so
but
we
every
want,
year they
we want
had
to look at it, correct.
Right.
So it would be, I would say, next year would be when you could make it
Do
a,
the ordinance.
Okay,
from what I understand from reading this, in my
Sunset the
opinion.
pilot.
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure it was clear, so when we come back next year,
Yep, make that
we
in the
have
notes.
it, we have it noted.
Yeah.
Put that in the calendar for.
Yeah, because it'll have to probably go in front of safety again to look at what the ordinance should be,
Ordinance
right?
should say.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that would be
So
at
next.
least maybe
February, January, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
February, yeah.
you want to get that on the schedule. I appreciate it, thank you.
Yep.
All right, so there really was just a review, there's really nothing to vote on. Right?
Right.
Correct.
It was
Nothing
just
to
to
vote on.
review it.
Yep, just review, all good. All right, now old business, this is regarding tip 3, we're gonna go into closed session per Wisconsin statute 19.85, parent 1, parent E, deliberating, negotiating of purchasing of public properties, etc. I need a motion.
Cool, make a motion to go into closed session.
Wyatt will second.
Motion by Cool, second by Wire to go into closed session, roll call.
Cummings, yes.
Cool, yes.
Griffin, yes.
Thomas, yes.
Wyatt, yes.
Hasley, yes.
Motion carried. All right,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
that should come to finance.
Yep. Old business A was for informational purposes, nothing to be voted on. Future agenda items and announcements, we still have Polk Street, that whole vacate that to come. Dave from Wisconsin Mapping did send me the whole thing, so we're still waiting for that. It's a whole resolution, Jeannie's gotta run through all kinds of hoops to undo and redo. But I wanted to keep that on there so we don't forget about it. And then Dave, you had sent us something that we just knew we couldn't get at quickly. RMS CDA, what was
What's
that?
that?
What was it that, I had her acronym it, and now I don't remember what the acronym is.
Yeah, it's for a records management system.
That's it.
RMS, and then, part of that is CAD, C-A-D, the computer aided, dispatching. It's new software that the department needs to upgrade, where it would allow us to, be dispatched via computer and have information at our fingertips at a moment's notice compared to what we have now.
So did you want that to go to the next finance meeting, or is this something you're thinking more for a budget discussion for 2027?
No, I was asking for reallocation of my funds to go into, from unused portions of officer funds to go into communications to pay for it.
Okay.
I put it in my packet, and we can go to finance and I'll
Yep.
explain it out. And if we need more information before that, let me know and I'll be more than happy to get it to you.
So we'll put this on the next finance meeting, and then I would suggest you please get with Lana so that you can go over whatever funds you, whatever.
Well, I did come to you and you said that I probably went numbers happy, but that particular line item is just for officers and sergeants, and you said that there was not a
Split out.
split out in that
For
way.
next year, so
So
it's a
I-
little easier, but we'll
Sorry.
figure it out.
Yeah, so you guys do that, we'll get it on the
entirely too far
agenda.
and went.
Yep, we're getting too deep here.
Nope, that's perfectly fine.
The last one is on the 16th. Baker Tilly will be here for their presentation. April
April
16th.
16th. Okay.
I think that's the date of the meeting, yeah.
They're always here for reorg.
Is that how we do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Longest
they will.
meeting ever.
It's the longest
It's the
meeting ever.
longest meeting of the year.
Yeah, so they'll be here for both. Don't they do a bigger presentation at finance, and then they'll do like a mini or one? It's a brief.
I think they do maybe a brief with
A
finance.
brief
but
at
they do
finance,
a little bit
okay.
more with council, yes.
Anything else? Are we getting close to Easter? Did we talk about that yet?
April 4th, 10 a.m., front of the pavilion, Easter Bunny meet and greet, 10:30 announcements and Easter egg hunt.
Exciting.
Oh yeah,
Take
exciting
bets if
stuff.
it's gonna be white or green out?
Green.
It's gonna be green. We are now into third spring. And April 18th is our
Cleanup?
spring cleanup of Fireman's Park from 8 a.m. to noon.
Everybody checked their mail today, because there's a nice
Yes.
calendar of events that was sent
yeah.
out.
That was very
And
nice.
make sure you get that on your refrigerator side,
It's a
so you
mic.
know what's going on in the park.
And we added the library and WBA to that list, that event list as well.
Awesome.
Library events are on there?
Library and the WBA.
I like it.
Very nice.
One thing before we leave.
Certainly.
Good Friday, we will have to be open based on the election, so if you have that day off or you have some time that day, please come vote. We'll be here from 8 to 5 o'clock on Good Friday. It's our state statute. I will be here looking for y'all to come in and absentee vote, so.
And what are the
Please.
dates of the absentee?
In-person starts on the third, the 24th.
Tuesday?
Yep,
Starts
it
on a
always a Tuesday, and it'll go through the 3rd.
Which is Good Friday.
Yes, and then Good Friday, well, like I said, I'll be here, so please come in if you have
So
time
don't
off that
vote
day.
before
So
that, wait till
you can
the
come
very
in any
last.
day,
Okay.
but I'm just saying, if you can't make the other days and that you have time off, I will be here that day due to the Wisconsin state statute, so
Atta girl.
love to see y'all.
All right. Anybody else got anything?
Cool, make a motion to adjourn.
I will second. We're both out.
Oswald was quicker.
You were by a hair. She was louder, but
Yeah.
okay. All right. So
Either way is
A little
good.
quicker, Richard.
hair by hair.
It goes down
Motion
the
by Cool, second by Wire to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Right.
Sign.
Certainly.